Okay, so we are on to round number 94, and round number 94 I was convinced that I had totally run out of my Ermelo, but then I went scrounging around in my baskets and I found enough to be able to complete the last 2 rounds of this part number 5, okay? And I'm ecstatic. Monday morning, yay! The things that make crocheters happy, right? Okay, so we're finishing off this part now, so that when we go on to part number 6, we will do a complete color change, okay? Now, we're going to begin in the top of our puff. So the puff, which is to the right of our corner. 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're just going to work yarn over times 5. Puff as before. Then we're going to work double crochet back posts around our next 12 stitches. So it's 11 double crochets and 1 double crochet front post. Remember that 12th stitch we used it in our front post stitch for a front post stitch. Okay, so we've got, so now we're just finishing off, we're kind of framing this section so we can move on from there. Right, so that's 11, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, so that's 11 double crochet back posts, and then we're going to do our 12. So number 12 double crochet back post, we are working around that front post number. So now we have 12, so we have 12 double crochet back posts. Then we're going to yarn over, we're going to skip our chain 2, and we're going to work a half double crochet into the top of our popcorn. We're going to work a half double crochet front post around our double crochet front post. We're going to work a half double crochet into the top of the popcorn, so don't go over the chains. We're going to work a half double crochet front post around our next double crochet front post. We're going to work a half double crochet into the top of our popcorn, and that way we're just making sure that our little buds don't fall to the back, so they're nice and secure, they're part of the whole, they've been pulled into the design, so they're not going to flop around or anything like that. Then we're going to work a double crochet back post around our next double crochet front post. Alright, and now we're going to skip over to our chain 1, and we're going to work 3 double crochets together and another one. So we're going to work 2 times 3 double crochets together like that. Okay, we're going to yarn over and work into the next chain 1 space. So into all our chain 1 spaces except when we get to the corner. So 2, 3, right, into our next chain 1 space. 1, 2, 3. Okay, next chain 1 space. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'll just do all of this with you. Right, so it's going to look like that, all very nice and neat. Just turn the work around. Right, so there's our corner over there. Okay, so we're working up to that. into our next chain one space. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, to our next chain one space. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right. Excuse me if I'm sniffing a bit, but it's become a habit now for that black cat, that stray cat that our whole neighborhood takes care of. He comes in at night and he sleeps on my work, which I usually leave on the table. So every morning now, I found him fast asleep on my work, and my husband says, just put your work away, but shame, no. Okay, and now what we're going to do here is we're going to chain 2, and we're going to skip over the corner, and we're going to work 1, 2, 3. So we're going to skip over that. Oops, 3. I'll show you in a moment. Right. Okay, so that is basically, so we have our 3 puffs and we have our 3 double crochets, and we're going to work into those chain 1 spaces, and here we're just going to chain 2. Okay, so that chain 2 is going to be our corner, and then basically you're going to do so I'm just going to leave you here because right up until you get to so I'm going to meet you there. So work a puff into your next puff over there, and then basically what we've just done here on the side between our puff and our corner chain 2, you're just going to do down the other side. You're just going to mirror that. Okay, so you might have to go back in the video. Alright, but I'll show you. So that's okay, so there's the corner chain 2. This is what it looks like on the side. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 2, 3 double crochets together. So we've got 14. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Right. And then we've worked that, so it's going to look like that at the back. Right. Your sides with your 12 double crochet back posts, and then your puff. Right, so you just carry on, and I'll see you at the puff. We shall meet at the puff. Right. Okay, so we've arrived at our puff. Okay, and what we're going to do is so we've done our last double crochet back post, and then we're just going to work 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into our next puff. So in the pattern I've kind of done the stitch count for this sort of large corner. Okay, so the stitch count is separate. Now we're going to work a double crochet front post of our double crochet front posts, and then we're going to work puffs into puffs. Okay, and the puffs into puffs are just yarn over times 4. They're just slightly smaller because it's not really a border, it's not a border puff. So okay, so you're just going to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're just repeating what we did in that previous round of the same color. 2, 3, 4. then we're going to work, so after we've done our last double crochet front post, we're going to work yarn over times 5 puff, because it's a border puff like that. Okay, so we're getting to the end of sort of doing that. Now we're going to do something a little different. Alright, so we're going to yarn over and we're going to work a double crochet front post over our first 3 double crochets together. Yarn over, work a half double crochet front post over our puff. Now we're going to work 2 double crochet front posts together around our next 3 times our next 2 times 3 double crochets together. Then we're going to work a half double crochet front post over our next puff. Then we're going to do the same as we've just done. We're going to work 2 double crochet front posts together over our 3 double crochets together. Yarn over, going to work half double crochet front post over our puff, and we're going to work 2 half double crochet front posts together over our next. So you're going to have that sort of dense sort of thing, that dense thing going on, you know, to create a nice flat background. Then we're immediately going to work single crochet into the top of our first popcorn. Going to chain 2 and work another single crochet, chain 2, single crochet at the top of our popcorn, chain 2, single crochet to the top of our popcorn, chain 2, single crochet into the top of our last popcorn. Okay, yarn over, and we're going to work into the very next 3 double crochet together. We're going to work so the one that presents itself. So basically it's that one, and there is a puff there, but that is now working as a foundation behind our independent round. Okay, then we're going to work half double crochet front post. So my my memory card gave up on me, so there might be a little bit of a continuity weirdness going on here. So basically, you know, the midpoint is our independent round that we made, and anything past that is now a repetition. Okay, and then we're going to work that final double crochet front post, because we don't have 2 there, so we're just working like in the beginning there, we're just doing the 1 double crochet front post, and then we've got those 3 2 double crochet front posts work together, and then at the end we have the 1 double crochet front post before we work into our puff. So basically now you've got all the information that you need, and we are back at our puff. So this is basically where we this is not, I was going to say this is where we finish, but no, it's not where we finish. We just have to do this section, but it is the mirror image. So from this point, okay, so this is our center point, right? So everything from that side is from this point is side A. So in the pattern I write it like that, you know, we get to this point and I will work over, you know, if it's something like this, for example, but then from there on I'll say mirror side A. So this is kind of side A and side B kind of thing. So now we are already into, we are mirroring side mirroring side A, okay? Otherwise, if I have to write all of this out, it just gets so long. It gets really, really long. 3. And basically, I'm just saying what I've already said in the written pattern, you know? Okay, so we're basically just doing exactly what we did on the other side. So I do want to just take you to the puff. I thought I had arrived there, but no. Right, so we have one more round to go of part number 5. And we're going to do that last double crochet front post. Right, I will stop in a moment and just show you how it's all working out. Okay, now we are back to our puff. So this is where we started, you know, on the other side. So basically everything that you've seen now in the video was from this point. 5. So we work yarn over times 5, and I'm going to just pop a slip stitch. Oh no, I can't use a plastic slip. I can't use a plastic stitch marker, can I? Because I've got my beautiful stitch markers and they are deserving of being used. So we're just going to pop one in there. Okay, like that. And then, you know, this is where I'm going to stop, but just to show you, but I mean, obviously you'll just carry on as usual. So I'm going to move this. I can tell you this is getting quite big and awkward. Alright, so well, where can I show you from? I'll show you from our corner. So, okay, so that's basically our corner with our chain 2. Okay, I really need a sort of a wide angle lens or something, so I'm just going to lay that flat and show you what it should look like. So this is basically, you know, your side of your big corner, and then there we have worked over our popcorns. So it's going to look like that. Right, so you can have a look and see whether your work looks the same. Okay, and again, and then that's the section with our back post stitches. Right, so you can see back post stitches. It's going to look like that. You're going to have this kind of line of your puffs, and then we are on to that section over there, which is the double crochet front post and the puffs worked into the puffs. Okay, and then we've got our panel, like our center panel is starting to look really pretty, like that. Okay, so it's kind of, right, so I'm just going to hold that like that so you can get a squiz of what your work should be looking like. Okay, and then obviously the side is now the mirror image of what I've just shown you. Okie dokie, so that is the end of round number 94, and we are going to go on to round number 95, and I shall see you back at our beginning puff all the way around here. So I'll see you there, over here, so don't fasten off. And we'll begin round number 95, which is also the last round of part 5, and we'll do that together. Okay, so we are on to round number 94. In round number 94, I am continuing with my left, what I have left of my Ermelo, which is much at all. It's this. I keep on finding bits and pieces, and then I unravel them and knot them all together. Okay, I'm desperate. I want to finish this part in the same color. So what we did in round number 94, we just slip stitched into the top of our puff. Okay, the puff where we started, and then that is the end of that round number 94. So now I'm going to be starting in the corner. So this is the corner here where we had the 3 double crochets and we had the chain 2, right? And my little doggies just come back from a walk with my son, long walk, the 2 dogs, Roxy and Kai, and she's come back absolutely soaked. So obviously they were swimming, and I've just been giving her hugs, and I see that my hands are actually not so clean. Okay, I should have gone and washed them, but anyway, we'll just persevere. The real crochet life, hey? Life of a crochet designer. Okay, so now we have our 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to be working into this one. So we're going to chain 4, because we're going to be working 3 trebles. We're going to stay with the theme of these big stitches, trebles together, front bow stitches, and so on. Okay. But before we do that, I just want to move this tail to the back. Okay, so we're going to work 3 trebles together. So that is the space that's right of that center. So that is the center double crochet, so it's in the space to the right, and then we'll be working into the space, excuse me, to the left. Okay, and then we're going to skip our first set of 2, 3 double crochets together, and we're just going to we're just going to single crochet. So we're just going to attach that with a single crochet into that space between the 2 sets. Okay, then we're going to chain 1, going to yarn over twice, and we're going to work into the chain 2 space. Okay, yarn over, chain 1 to close, chain 2 because it's another corner space. Okay, then we're going to work 3 trebles together. Well, we will when, yes, you can wait for me. I'll catch up to you. Right, like that. Chain 1 to close, chain 1, yarn over twice, and then we're going to work into that space to the left of that center double crochet. And try not to get the tail involved. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to just single crochet. So we're going to skip that first set of 2, 3 double crochets together, and we're going to attach that 3 trebles together in between the first set and the second set. Okay, now we are going to yarn over twice, and we're going to immediately work over our 2 double crochets from round number 92. I think it's round number 92. Yes, it is round number 92, and we're going to work a treble front post. Then we're going to work yarn over times 3 puff between our next 2 3 double crochets together. Then we're going to yarn over twice, and we're going to do that again. We're going to work a treble front post over our 2 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, yarn over twice. Okay, so basically what we're doing is we're working a treble front post over all of our double crochet front posts. We're working a yarn over times 3 puff in between our 2 times 3 double crochets together. 1, 2, 3, yarn over twice, treble front post, 1, 2, 3, If the yarn is a bit squeaky, it's because it is incredibly hot. Midwinter and we are frying in Cape Town. Good grief. There's a hot, dry wind blowing and no rain on the horizon. This is not good news. Okay, and then we're going to yarn over twice and we're going to work a treble front post over the last 2 double crochets. Okay, so it's going to look like that, and where your corner was kind of a little curvy, sort of a little floppy, it's now lying a whole lot straighter. Okay, crochet is really pretty magical. I love the way you kind of do things, and then you adjust your stitches and then you are doing something else entirely. Now we are going to be working a double crochet front post over our double crochet back post. We're going to work a double crochet front post over our single crochet. We're going to work a double crochet front post over our half double crochet front post, double crochet front post over our single, double crochet front post over our half double crochet front post, double crochet front post over our next single crochet. Then we're going to work a double crochet front post over our next 12 stitches. Okay, like so. Right, double crochet front posts. It is hot. Working double crochet front posts. So we should have 12 of those, not counting the ones we did behind our popcorns. Now we are going to skip our puff and we're going to work a double crochet front post over our double crochet front post. Alright, and then we're going to work a puff into the puff, 3, 4, so that's going to kind of stay the same. Alright, we're going to be working double crochet front posts. Alright, so that's going to remain the same. So don't worry if it's pulling a bit funny now, because we've kind of jumped over that puff. It'll all pull into place in our next rounds. 3, 4. Okay, so we're just going to race through here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I suppose I don't really have to do this with you because it's just repetition, but it's just a short little burst. 2, 3, 4. So we're working puff into puff. Okay, so don't worry about that little puff and that little sort of gappy thing there, okay, because we are going to sort that out. And then we're going to work our last double crochet front post. So sorry about all the joins, but this really is a very sad and sorry piece of what's left of the Ermelo. Okay, then we're going to skip our next puff and we're going to work a double crochet front post. Alright, then we're going to work a double crochet front post over our half double crochet, double crochet front post over our 2 double crochet front posts, double crochet front post over the half double crochet, okay, double crochet front post over the 2 double crochets front post together, double crochet front post over our half double crochet front post, and then the final double crochet front post over our last double crochet. Okay, last 2 over there. It's difficult to see when it's all the same color, but there you have the two. There's the 2 double crochets together, so you're working that double crochet front post over those 2. And then we're going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're just going to slip single crochet into that chain space. 1, 2, 3, 4, yarn over, and work a double crochet front post over our next 2 double crochets together. Double crochet front post over the half double crochet, double crochet front post over the 2 double crochet front post, double crochet front post over the half double crochet front post, and then basically you're just going to continue. You're just going to continue like that. Okay? So you'll see that you are starting to create a straight side. Not exactly straight yet. Okay? That is really the end of round number 95. And everything now that you do on the left side of our center, so this is kind of our center panel, this is sort of the center mark, you're just going to mirror everything that I've just shown you. Okay, going to go all the way around, and when you get to your first 3 trebles together in your corner space, when you've gone all the way around, you're just going to slip stitch into the top, into that little hole there, and fasten off to that little hole where you kind of join your trebles. You're just going to slip stitch into there, and you're going to fasten off, and I shall see you at the end. Okay?